Hey y'all.
Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of Mad Dialogue with me, Michelle.
And Skylar.
And Skylar and I were just talking before we actually got into filming, and we were saying how it just feels so staged. Like we just feel so like we're not being ourselves, but we are. But we want it to flow like it would when we're just having a normal conversation between the two of us. So we're hoping that over time that will come. But in the meantime, you said something earlier that made me laugh.
What?
What was it you said that the man said about how he was hoping to see what females wearing pretty dresses and that?
Oh yeah. So basically on TikTok it's this guy and he's talking and he's like, oh, I was hoping, to see like girls in like summer dresses this year and like, stuff like that. But instead these girls are rocking out in wrestling outfits. And the fact that I was viewing the TikTok and then I looked down and I'm like, okay, but I mean, it looks good, but I just like had to laugh because I was like, what the fuck? Like,
And I mean, don't get me wrong, like everybody should dress how they feel to dress, what they feel comfortable in, and so on and so forth. But once again, because you know me, I'm always going to be on social media, but like, what is it with men wanting to see females in nice summer dresses? Like, I didn't know that that was a thing where they wanted to admire females in summer dresses.
mm,
So to any male that's watching, if you could, comment down below, what is it about women in nice summer dresses that you find so appealing? Because don't get me wrong, I like a summer dress.
yeah, of course, but it's just not something you'd think that men as a whole would like be like,
Yeah.
oh, I really like this. Usually it would be like them gym shorts or like them certain leggings. Like, so to hear like summer dresses are in, like, they said it was one dress in specific, but the other thing as well is they don't even know, like, I can't speak for the whole community of men, but a lot of them don't even know what they're talking about. Like, they're saying, I can't remember what dress they were saying exactly, but then they were thinking like different things. Like, one of them was like, like the milkmaid dresses. And then some guys are talking about that, but then others are talking about the short ones, and then others are talking about like the maxi dresses. Like, it's so like confusing that it's just like,
I brought a pretty dress from H&M, a pretty summer dress that was so unlike me. Like, it's not something that I would normally wear, but I tell you what, when I put it on, I felt pretty.
yeah.
I really did feel pretty, and I must admit, I do look for an excuse to wear that dress. I might wear it on Saturday.
Yeah, I still don't know what I'm wearing.
That's a pretty dress for a garden party or a festival, whatever it is, a mini festival. But yeah. So somebody needs to let me know what it is about the summer dresses, and will that enable a female to catch a man this summer? That I'm just wondering.
Just go outside in a summer dress.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Like,
Because if that's what it is, then yeah, I'm gonna don my summer dress tomorrow. Yeah, my pretty summer dress. But yeah, it's interesting. I haven't heard that before, personally. Once again, is that a Gen Z? Was that a Gen Z?
no, it's like grown
Don't
men.
roll your eyes at me because I said Gen Z.
No, but it's grown men saying they like seeing like their partners in summer dresses, and
Okay.
some teenage boys.
Or is it because
saying
it means it's
but-
easy access?
Oh, yeah, it's about like, I think it's back to that whole trend as well, and like their partners aren't wearing underwear and
Oh.
they're like in the summer
Oh.
dress. You know that trend? You've seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Where no, they're wearing the summer dresses and they're getting their boyfriend's reaction when they're about to go out without underwear on.
Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Well, you see, that whole not wearing any underwear, I could never. We, like, growing up in a black household, you was always told that before you leave the house, you must make sure that you've got on decent knickers in case you're in an accident. like, what does it matter if you've got decent underwear on if you're in an accident? Because the paramedics are really going to be like, oh my goodness, look at the state of her knickers. I mean, you
Oh,
get licked down by a car. I doubt your knickers are going to look like they did when you left the house.
I'm not being funny.
But
Why did they even need to come off? That's my
yeah,
question.
I
Like,
don't
what
know.
accident are you getting
I have
into?
no idea. I'm just going by, what my grandmother and my mother used to tell me. And because of that, I do make sure that my knickers look decent before I leave the house. The furthest thing from my mind is that I'm going to get licked down by a car.
Yeah,
And
see, no,
like,
like I've never
but,
heard of that.
but
So
I,
for me, it was just always, I just want to wear nice underwear. And then when I'm going to bed, it's a different story. It's like, I'll pull whatever from the archives. But when I'm going out, like, it has to be like
yeah, I
nice
hear
pair of
that. I
underwear.
hear that because, you have your knickers for the time of the month as well and them things there. So I get all of that. But let me ask you something. Would you go out without wearing knickers?
No, why is that even a question? I
No,
wouldn't.
because a lot of females do.
Yeah,
And
but
don't get me wrong,
each to
I'm not.
their own.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. I'm not. I'm not.
but for
But
me
me
personally,
personally, oh no, 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 no,
yeah, like I'm not being
no,
funny. I just for one, I don't
no.
see the point. And I'm not being funny. Like as a woman, like I always think this when women don't wear underwear, especially when they've got like they're not wearing a dress, like if they've got shorts on or whatever. I'm like, are your guys' vaginas just like dry 24/7? Like I feel
Hey,
like
good
that's another
point.
thing. Like I'm not being funny, but like
Yeah.
I just feel like me personally, I don't even like sleeping without underwear sometimes.
Or
Like
do
just
they put a tenner pad in the crotch of the shorts?
within that's just defeating the whole purpose, I feel.
And then it would make it look like they've got a ample vagina. That's the only
Oh,
way I
days.
can put it. But like, I have a lot of questions.
Mm.
So once again, ladies, in the comments below, if you could tell us if you go out without knickers, do you take any kind of precautions? And okay, maybe I'm getting too personal, but yeah, like, can you let us know? Like, are you dry all seasons?
Basically.
Because me personally, I couldn't do it. I mean, I would do what you said, when you say like the seamless underwear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if it was all about the VPL, then I would definitely go for seamless
Yeah,
underwear.
like I
But
can't lie.
Nicholas, I don't think so.
No, but seamless underwear, I can't lie. It's like that feeling like I can't feel the underwear when it's on. And it's just nice. Like you don't see the lines through the thing. And I think that is the best way to go. Because it's not just thongs as well. Like I sleep in my seamless ones there.
But
It's so
like,
comfortable.
okay, so then it makes me think of other types of knickers, and the time of life that I'm at. You know what I
Mm.
mean, with the menopause and everything. Now, a lot of women when they reach certain age, they have a weak bladder, and like their pelvic floor muscles are not as strong as what they used to be.
Yeah.
And not me though. I do mine. I do my pelvic floor muscles regularly. I will be all talking to you sometimes and doing them, and you don't even know. Like seriously, I think I could go to Thailand and join them ladies and pop a ping pong ball out of mine. That's how they just got to train me how to do it. I'd be good at that. I would be
Okay.
the star attraction. I would be the star attraction. Okay, right, come back. I digress. But the point I'm making is, yeah, they do
You don't
tenor panties.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen them. I've seen them. Do you know what they look like? They look like Journey's pull-up pants.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about.
Like, who is feeling sexy in them? I'm not being funny, but at this point, if it was a choice of wearing them or wetting myself, I'd just wet myself because I'm not wearing them.
Yeah, no,
They're
I feel
horrifying.
you.
It's things like that make getting old just seem scary.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not. Them tenor panties are horrifying. At least if you're gonna make them, try and make them look sexy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm not being funny, but when it's companies that already make like products for women and stuff like that, they're not gonna really be thinking, oh, how to make these women feel sexy when they're wearing something. They're just thinking about like the main purpose. It's usually like other businesses you find where there's a woman that actually sat there and thought, you know what, I want to feel sexy in this underwear, and then they go about it.
And I'm not being funny. Yeah, I'm not being funny. There's no woman that tested them 10 of things, right? That was designed by men. It had to be, because like, I'm sorry, but as a woman, what I wouldn't want to put them out for other women to wear. They seriously just look like pull-up pants. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So how is a woman supposed to feel good about getting older when these are the things that are on offer? And since we're on the subject of those kind of things, I personally don't believe that the material that they're made out of, I don't believe that they're beneficial, that they're helping women either.
Yeah, well, this has been known.
Right, exactly. Because obviously the tampons, like ordinary everyday tampons, I'm not calling out no brand, but their tampons have been proven to have heavy toxic metals in them. Yeah. And I can actually honestly say that I know I was going through a difficult time during my menstrual cycle days, yeah, as well, especially nearer the end with the fibroids and everything. But when I used the ordinary tampons, I bled extremely more heavier. But you see, when we changed to the organic ones, that stopped happening.
Well, I'm not being funny, but
I forgot to order some bits. Anyway, Karen, when I say bits, I mean the green juice. I forgot to order the celery and the spinach and kale. But anyway,
but I was watching some girl on Snap, can't remember who, but she was like talking about like what was in tampons and stuff like that, and how she wants to move away from using them. So she was like reviewing like the cups and all of them type of things, like all the substitutes basically, other than using tampons. But for me, it's like that hard thing about it where it's like I don't think I could use like a Diva cup.
No.
Or any of them sort of suction cups. And she's like, yeah, like it's definitely messy and everything like that.
See
but
what I mean?
even the way she explains it, you've got to like curve it up and then it just pops into place between under whatever bone. I'm like, no, I'm good.
No.
Like it's not, no. And that's the thing. And then I want to try like the period underwear because people have said like it's really good. But then I'm like, I don't want to spend like £25-30 on some like one pair of underwear.
Yeah.
For it to not even work, possibly, because everyone's flow is different, and I know they have their markers, but it isn't.
And how is that making it accessible for women when they're selling it at such an expensive price? Like, and it's just for one. It's not even for like a pack.
But that's the thing. So the sanitary products that are causing women harm, though, they're up for affordable prices, they're convenient for people to buy, and that's why it's overpriced. Like, if you want to live better, if you want to make yourself feel better, you're gonna have to pay for it.
One box of the organic ones that we get is £3.20.
Yeah, but this is what I'm.
But I've reached that point where I'm like, we cannot put a price on our health where it concerns them things, and it is a stressful thing. I'm sorry. I'm actually glad that I'm in the menopause now. I really am. And the only way it's really affecting me, if I'm totally honest, is with the hot flushes. And I'm not going to say I'm suffering from them. I experience them.
Yeah.
But having that as opposed to the heavy bleeding, which I was experiencing, I would much prefer having the hot flushes 100%, because it is stressful.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I was glad that I had my menstrual cycles because it enabled me to have my beautiful children. But I feel that once you've decided that you're done childbearing, I think the menopause should just kick in. I don't think you should have to go through all them extra years for no reason, because the last few years leading up to the menopause were really stressful for me. Really stressful. And
just need an off switch.
Yeah, and so I'm just glad that I'm at this point now. But nevertheless, that doesn't mean I don't empathize and sympathize with you.
Yeah, of course.
When you're going through it, you know what I mean? Because I get it. You know what I mean? It was a long time. It's funny because I started my cycle when I was 11, and I started the menopause when I was 51.
Oh man, so you had
Yeah.
Period for exactly 40 years.
It's mad, isn't it?
I've almost had mine for 10.
Wow.
That's crazy.
To think
You'd not think.
we're the only living creatures in the world, well, not just us, women, that can bleed for 7 days and not die.
Mm.
Check the power. That should have been said with a deeper word. Check the power. Do you know what? Yeah, I see that look on your face towards me regularly throughout the day. Do you think I'm phased? No, I'm not.
Obviously not.
Sure. I am me.
Gosh. Anyhow.
Okay, do you want to close out this week?
With me?
Well,
Oh, you just went like intro.
you know when you know, like how I said last week, like an abundance of love and light.
You want me to say something?
Do you want to do the outro?
No, I can't.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what to say. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.
I don't know why she has to say it with such attitude. Oh my goodness.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching us today.
Oh my gosh. Okay, please
later.
let me just explain. You see how Skylar's going on? Yeah, that's really her feeling kind of like anxiety. Like, even though it's just me and her in the bedroom right now looking at the camera, Skylar's acting like billions of people are watching us and she's just feeling shame. Like they're peering right up into the camera. Like,
one day someone might be scrolling back and be watching like
okay
videos and I'm here like,
okay, I'm gonna close out. Yeah, thank you for joining us and we'll be back real soon. An abundance of love and light. Bye.